Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about different mediums and varnishes that you may want to or need to use in your dot mandala practice. So first I'm going to start with this guy, and I use him all the time. Gesso. So gesso, made by many companies. You may be able to find it at your dollar stores. I find it quite often in my art supply stores. You can also find it on Amazon, those types of places. Now, why am I going to use gesso? Gesso is basically going to prime and prep my surface. It's going to help to smooth it out and give me that great surface to work on. And two, say I'm working on a wood round. If I go straight in with my base coat, I find I have to use that much more of my paint to get even coverage, because wood is porous. It's going to soak that in. If I do a couple layers of gesso on it first, my colors are going to last that much longer because I only have to use 1 to 2 thin coats. It's not getting absorbed. It's cheaper in the long run. Who doesn't love cheaper? Gesso also comes in different colors. I've seen it in gray, I've seen it in black. Personally, I just use the white. I use it on everything, and then I can just choose whatever base color I want to prep my surface. So you're going to want to add a little bit of water to it. So what I do, I just mix up a container of gesso. I add some water just so it's thinned out, because right out of the bottle or the tube or the tub, it's quite thick. It's going to be hard to get even coverage on your surface. So a little bit of water. This is just the easiest way for me to do it. One of the most common questions that I see in the beginners groups is, my paint's too thin, how do I thicken it? It's not giving me a proper dot. My paint's too thick. I'm struggling to work with it. How do I thin it? So these two will be your friends. So if your paint is too thin, it's runny. I actually had that problem. I was working on a very round glazed ceramic jar, and my paint was just running. Even though it was the perfect consistency for a flat surface, it was just running on this particular surface. So what you're going to want is gel medium. Gel medium is going to thicken your paint. This is just gloss. It's what I picked up at the store. Again, Amazon, art supply stores, craft supply stores. I've never seen it in like a dollar store. And when you're working on consistency, I'll probably do a video on paint consistency as well. Just start with a little bit and keep adding, keep testing, because it's thick. It's very thick. There. And pouring medium. Now I do have this in gloss as well. I tend to use matte for my solid colors and gloss for my metallics, because I'm going to varnish them anyways, so it just helps me. So pouring medium is going to thin a thick paint. I've seen a lot of people recommend Floetrol from your hardware store and like Home Depot. I personally haven't gone that route. I just went to the art supply store and grabbed these guys. Really helps save your paints, especially if you've got like an old paint pot strip and it's not quite dead, but it's not great. A little bit of pouring medium, mix it up, saves your paints. Gotta love it. If you're working on standard surfaces like woods, canvas, that kind of thing, I mean like stretched canvas, you won't really need to get into this kind of thing. But if you're looking to work on, let's say, a plant pot or a jar or glassware or even fabric, these might be an option. I have a lot of different colors. I love my array of colors. Personally, I don't want to get into buying different paints for every different surface that I want to work on. So I go with different mediums. So this is glazing medium. Why do I use this? Because I can turn my paints into multi-surface. So if I am working on, say, a jar or a pot, I can add glazing medium to my paint. Then it is now a bakeable paint. It's now a multi-surface paint. Or maybe you want to do a plastic ornament that can't really be varnished, or even if your end project is something that you want to be able to hand wash, that is when you would want a multi-surface paint. So using glazing medium will help you with that. Such a great hack. Love this hack. This is textile medium. So if I want to work on fabric, like a canvas tote, something like that, or a t-shirt, I can add textile medium and I now have a fabric paint. You can also get glass medium. I don't have any here. In fact, I pulled this out of my roommate's stash of supplies. I haven't used it yet, but I use my glazing medium quite often. So glass medium, again, same concept. Add it to your paint, and now you have glass paint. Love hacks. Who doesn't love a good hack? Varnishes. I tend to seal everything. I want longevity out of my pieces. So as you just saw with the glazing medium, if it's something that can be baked, at least it's sealed, it's protected. I want that mandala to last forever, hopefully. So I do seal everything in one way or another. Now, personally, here at home, we do have animals. I also live in Canada, where we can go from -30 to +30. So weather and temperature isn't always on my side. So I do prefer a brush on sealer because I can't always use sprays. It's generally too cold outside, so I can't use a spray out there. I can't use a spray indoors because of the animals. So I do use Duraclear. I have 3 different types of this. I do have the matte, the satin, and the gloss. And depending on the effect that I want on the piece, I will adjust which varnish I'm using. I hope you enjoyed today's video and that it was beneficial and informative for you. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments, or if there's anything that you would like to suggest that you would like to see on this channel, please feel free to drop it in the comments. See you all in the next one.